Alright guys, in this video we have a few interesting things to go over and discuss here. The first has to do with the developers of Godfall, which is a upcoming PlayStation 5 game. I think it will be a timed PS5 exclusive. That's what all signs are pointing to right now. And this was also the first game to be properly revealed as a PlayStation 5 title. Apparently they're saying that they have more news to share about this game, quote, really soon. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm going to just let you guys know about this, let you know where this quote's coming from, and why it may actually signal Sony will be, in fact, revealing the PS5 in the next week or two. Hopefully, Sony has just been so quiet that, PlayStation fans we're desperate for something here. But we're also going to be talking about Microsoft apparently now dropping out of GDC and how it's seeming likely that there's I'd say a chance, maybe even a good chance at this point, that GDC might end up being canceled in general, which is pretty interesting. And then finally, we're going to be discussing GameStop and how they are going to have some big plans for the next generation consoles. And it's also worth noting that apparently the PS5 registration page is up on their website. I don't know if this is something new or not. I've seen multiple websites reporting on it as if it is something new or something significant. However, I'm almost certain it has been there for a while now. So I'm just going to let you guys know about that for anybody who's interested. But before we go any further, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button if you think you're going to enjoy the video or if you do appreciate the content. Really helps it out more than you know. And hit the subscribe button as well. But it says here that Gearbox has just wrapped up its panel at PAX East, and perhaps surprisingly, PlayStation 5 title Godfall put on an appearance. The audience was treated to the same announcement trailer from the games reveal at the Game Awards, but what was most interesting is what Counterplay Games had to say after the fact. According to the team, it has more to tell about Godfall, quote, really soon. Now, I know that's not big news by any means, but like I said, we are a little bit desperate here because of how quiet Sony's been. And so I'm going to say this is good news. I mean, of course, this could not have anything to do with the PS5. However, I think it's safe to say that the next time we hear anything about Godfall, it's going to be alongside the PlayStation 5 announcement. I'd be surprised if it happened any other way. However, it could. They could literally just be talking about releasing a new trailer or something like that, maybe showing off some gameplay, which would still be cool. I mean, Godfall is a PlayStation 5 game that will probably be there at launch, so it's a game I'm going to be paying attention to, and it's a game that I'm going to continue to cover here on the channel as long as my audience continues to show any type of interest in it. But I'd say that this is hopefully a maybe small hint that, yeah, Sony's going to be talking about the PS5 in March. Now, what could really soon mean? Could that mean a week from now? Possibly. Could it mean the end of March? Maybe. Could it mean a month from now? Well, I don't know why anybody would say really soon if they know it's going to be a month later, because that's not really soon. At that point, you would just say soon, right? So just wanted to relay that information to you guys. Maybe a little glimmer of hope that we will be hearing more about the PlayStation 5 soon. I know the wait is becoming unbearable. Believe me, I'm here with you, and I can confirm the wait is becoming a little bit unbearable. At first, I thought I'd be okay just waiting at this point, but now I'm starting to get a little bit stir crazy just because I'm excited, man. Like, I want to see it. I want to hear something. Sony, say something, anything, please. But moving on from that, we're going to be talking about Microsoft also pulling out of GDC, and not just Microsoft, but also Epic Games. Said Microsoft has also announced that due to concerns over COVID-19, better known as the novel coronavirus, it will be dropping out of the 2020 Game Developers Conference, GDC, after a close review of guidance by global health authorities, and out of an abundance of caution, we've made the difficult decision to withdraw from participating at Game Developers Conference 2020 in San Francisco, the company wrote in an official blog post. Instead, Microsoft will host a series of digital-only events from March 16th to 18th, which will cover a majority of the planned GDC sessions it was originally set to host. This includes panels on the cloud, the evolution of game development, and behind-the-scenes look at the development of Microsoft titles like Minecraft and Gears of War. Other than panels Microsoft announced, other events have been thrown into uncertainty, including the annual ID at Xbox event showcasing indie games and a games showcase. IGN has reached out to Microsoft to find out whether these events will still be hosted. And so there's an update here, and it says Microsoft confirmed that both the Games Showcase and ID at Xbox events have been canceled as well. So Yeah, it's not just Microsoft either. It's also Epic Games and others, and more are following suit. And I believe Jason Schreier on his Twitter said that he also canceled his plans to go there, but he actually said that he believes at this point GDC is just going to be canceled in general because it's like a snowball effect here where more and more are backing out. And I think it's a smart thing, honestly. I mean, better safe than sorry. It's not a great thing in general, obviously, because it would just be ideal if none of this had to happen and GDC could just go on as planned. But it is a situation where you have to take proper precautions, and in this case, a lot of these companies just feel like it's not worth the risk, and they are just going to, as you can see Microsoft do here, have a show that's live streamed from their HQ. I think Sony's going to do the exact same thing with the PS5 with a state of play, so I'm going to be interested to see if that ends up happening. But the final thing here we're going to be discussing has to do with GameStop and how apparently they are planning something big or something special for both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. It says the retailer GameStop has teased big plans for the PS5 and the Xbox Series release. There have been reports of major issues at GameStop as employees of the retailer say that the company has become distrustful and is having some difficulty in making the business a success. Speaking to Comic Book, GameStop said that it hopes to become the place that gamers go to buy the PS5 and Xbox Series. The company also plans to give gamers unique experiences to help drive excitement around the new consoles, and stores will offer them a way to play the consoles before they are released. GameStop statement spoke of its trade-in program, which will allow gamers to trade their PS4 and Xbox One to get money off of the PS5 and Xbox Series. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what they had to say. It's not anything insanely, significant, but it's going to be interesting to see what GameStop plans to do. Obviously, they're having some serious struggles, and they have their own issues, but there's no doubt that the PS5 and the Xbox Series are going to be a big deal for GameStop. So, I'll keep you guys updated with that if they, whenever they end up announcing whatever that's going to be that they're going to be offering. But the final thing here I want to discuss also, it's still in the realm of GameStop. Apparently, the official registration page went up and it went live. And again, I'm not 100% sure if this just went live today or not. I did see some people telling me I should talk about this, but again, I don't think this is anything new, but I'll go over it just in case. Talks about the PlayStation 5. It says, as anticipation builds for the release of the PS5 sometime in winter of 2020, it's always fun to speculate about the possibilities. That said, here's a look at the PS5 news we can confirm. The PS5 design includes the ability to play physical and digital media. The new PlayStation 5 controller has been redesigned. The PS5 specs are sure to impress. And it says, while the world eagerly awaits to get a look at the PlayStation 5 hardware, Sony has revealed what's under the hood, and there's no shortage of horsepower. Full 8K TV support, bespoke 8-core AMD chipset, 3D audio, built-for-purpose SSD storage, backwards compatibility with PS4 games / PSVR hardware, and ray tracing capabilities. These features reveal the PS5 will boast more speed, visual fidelity, and overall power. Of course, the fact that new PS5 games will include your PlayStation 4 library through backwards compatibility is great news for current PS4 owners. Stay tuned to this page for the latest PS5 news as it becomes available, including information about pricing and the exact release date. So, obviously, nothing I listed there is anything mind-blowing or new, but the wording is pretty interesting. Built-for-purpose SSD storage, bespoke 8-core AMD chipset, and it really hones in here on backwards compatibility with PS4. I've seen some people talking about this as if like this is some kind of leak or something, or Sony wasn't, or GameStop, I should say, wasn't meant to put this out, or they weren't meant to list these specifications. However, I'm not inclined to believe that because nothing I listed here, in my opinion, really comes off as a shocker. It's stuff that we already knew about and already were told about from Mark Cerny. However, maybe it is. I mean, the page is still up as of the time of this recording. I will have it linked below so you can register yourself if you want and check it out. But there you go, guys. That's pretty much all the information. I'm trying to do my best here to keep the content flowing. And I'm not trying to spam you guys, but there are a lot of different smaller interesting things happen that I want to keep everybody up to date with here. And until Sony has more to say about the PS5, in a significant way. We're just going to have to take what we can get at this point. And so there you go. Let me know your thoughts about all this down in the comments below. What do you think the Godfall developer meant by really, really soon? Do you think they're literally just saying they're going to show more of their game really, really soon? Or do you think that they're clearly letting us know that there's going to be a PS5 event really, really soon that Godfall will be at, because it is a exclusive, or at least a console exclusive? Let me know your thoughts about Microsoft also dropping out of GDC. Do you think GDC is going to end up canceled or not? And let me know your thoughts about GameStop and them putting up this registration page, and also what their plans are, what their big plans are for the PS5 and Xbox Series launch. I will be interested to see what you guys have to say. Leave the video a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already. Hit the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.